Hello, how y'all doing? This is Reese-c-clear, aka Minister Maurice. I got a new little thing here to make it a little easier for me to have the video with the phone going in front of me the way that I do. It's really designed to go around my neck, but I done found another use for it, and this looks like a great video to have. So let's get right into it. A lot of people, a lot of us, let's say us because I'm included, you know, the Lord has a lot in store for you, and you can feel this in your spirit. The Lord has done so much to pave the way and smooth the way for you. And it's just, now you feeling that. You can feel this like as sure as you know you breathing, that God is about to do it. In fact, he's already done it. So this video is confirmation to you that the Lord, he already done that. He faithful to his word to perform it. He don't put it in your spirit, you know, for nothing. And he's not taking you through all of this stuff just because. So you've made it through your wilderness, because that's essentially what it was like for you, like a wilderness that you went through being alone. Like you could be in a crowd full of people and still feel alone because you still got, you know, the same environment that you were in when God made the change in your life. And when you decided to go forth and the Lord accepted that, then, you know, you begin to feel alone and stuff. So I'm telling you that this is your season of reaping. This is your reaping season. And not many people was going to understand what God is doing in your life, because the same people don't understand what God is doing in their life. So then why would they understand that he's doing it in yours? And I'm talking about the jealousy. You know, I want you to know that the devil is jealous of you. He's always been jealous of you. And you will know this, that this jealousy will inflict itself upon the people that are around you sometimes. It doesn't mean that they bad people, but in some cases they are bad people. It's a lot of cases where God has moved you from things and removed people out of your life that you yourself was never going to leave these people. So then God moved them out of your life for the time being, because they wasn't going to never understand that. And you would have been sidetracked by their jealousy. I want to let you know as a living testament, man, that you know, when God began to change my life for me, and it was like he did it because of my heart. It was in my heart to make this change. You know, I knew I had got too old for to continue living the way that I was. I can't say I was some totally imperfect person, but according to the Lord, I was. I was imperfect enough to need a change. That, you know, the decisions and things that I had made, you know, up until that point were not conducive to what God wanted me to be in life. And my soul was crying out about it because of the fact that I knew in my heart that I wasn't there. So then I accepted the Lord, and then now, you know, I done that. I went to school again. He sent me back to school, gave me a whole nother trade, you know, so I want you to know that, you know, the Lord will get in your life, and he's done this to you. That's why I'm telling you it's your reaping season, because he will literally change your mind. And when he changes your mind, he'll give you the keys to all that you need to live the new life that you're gonna live. So now I found myself having gone to school with almost no support, man. That's another reason why the Lord is always saying in the Bible to be careful how you treat a stranger, because some have entertained angels unaware. It was the strangers that was in my life. People that I didn't know that I met that treated me better than those that was in my life that I had always known. I got more support from strangers than for those people in my life that had been there. Because the people in my life began to be jealous. They began to not like me because of the fact that I was faithful to the Lord, that I'm still am. Some people hated that I talk about God all of the time. You know, and these were close people to me. And I want you to know that, like, I still went forward even still. Sometimes I had to do it without no support from physical people that were the ones I expected to get it from. But I had plenty from strangers. The Lord was using people all around me to show me that. He even used me to show other people that as well. I walked into people's lives sometimes and lifted them up because of the same thing. I was able to recognize that God was doing for them, that he was doing for me, just in a different way. But they had all the signs, just like you show all the signs that, you know, God is changing you, that this is your reaping season. Everything that he said that he was doing, he done it. And the fact that everything that you're going through is a living testament to that. You know, so I learned these things along the way, and now the Lord is telling me to put this out here. I don't care if I get 0 views at the moment that it's put out there. But somebody is going to receive this right on time when you see this. And you're going to know that God has done this in your life the same way that I know it. Don't be looking around counting on anybody else really to tell you that you're doing the right thing and that they happy with you and that they proud of you. I'm going to tell you this right now, since I know that they really ain't, that you're doing a great job. And the Lord has already made that thing happen for you. He didn't already pave the way for you. He just walking you into it. He walking you right into it. Ain't nothing you can do to mess it up now, because your mind is made and you are ripe for this that the Lord has put for you. Because once your mind is made up, the Lord will make sure you stay solid in him, solid in trust in him. And then things will change, but winning will look like losing sometimes. Winning will look like losing. Go back and check my other videos if this is your first time seeing me. You know, winning will look like losing, because, you know, at the time that you're winning, ain't nobody happy that you is winning. You got people in your life literally right now that stuck on who you was, because that's the best thing that can happen for them. They stuck on who you was. They will not allow you to be this new person. Even though they surrounded by the new people that the Lord has brought in your life, they ain't gonna be able to accept this new person, but they have to live the reality that you are a new person. Due to the fact that every other way that they look, every other way that they turn, they seeing it and coming to terms with the fact that, yeah, this is a new creature. Yes, God is really doing something for him. Yes, God is really doing something for her. Yes, that she is really gonna stay on track. Yes, he is not gonna be sidetracked this time. He is gonna make it through, and he's already made it, and that success is oozing off of you, even though it hasn't all the way physically materialized. In your spirit, it's just oozing off into the world, and you experiencing some of that jealousy from those people that's closest to you and nearest to you. And in 2025, a lot of those people ain't even gonna make it through the year with you. If they make it through after the ball drop in your life, shortly after that, they won't make it. Some of y'all gonna be had life-changing relationships have changed by February. But at the same time that that's going on, you're going to be walking into new promotions in places that you don't even dream of. You're going to find yourself in situations with blessings raining down on you that you haven't even thought of. You're going to have people saying your name and mentioning it in rooms that you have not even been in. You're going to be recognized by people who just see God in you. They just see what God is doing in you. And they're going to just be like confirmation for you to go forward. I'm talking about the wealth and the blessings of the Lord is finna overtake you. And that enemy ain't going to be able to do nothing to you, because God is removing him from your life. He's cutting him off from you, and that's going to look like broken relationships. And I'm sad to say it, some of y'all, it's going to even be broken marriages. They don't, you know, that it's not really preached in the church, you know, that God will break off a marriage. You know, but I'm, on the other hand, learning that God will do anything that he wants to do for those who is choosing him. So yeah, some of them marriages is gonna break. They're gonna end in betrayal. There ain't gonna be nothing that you have done. It's just people's hands are gonna be exposed. They being exposed right now as we speak, and they're gonna continue to be exposed all the way up into the new year, and it's gonna leave you where you can't do nothing but go ahead and step into the blessings that God got for you. You're gonna be seeming like you in the middle of a battle that you won without having even raised your hand. You're gonna on the one hand, it's gonna be blessings upon blessings upon blessings, and on the other hand, you're gonna keep looking back and seeing that some of the people that you thought would have been there for you ain't there for you. You're gonna be looking back thinking that some of them people that would have been happy for you, they not happy for you. You're gonna look back and see that some of the people that were supposed to have their bags packed to get on this plane with you was left stuck at the gate because they didn't have enough money, and they wouldn't accept your money. Because remember, like I said, they can't accept the new you even though they're surrounded by the evidence of it. And that in itself is what they need to go with you. And since they can't accept it, they won't go. It's just that simple, y'all. So y'all stay right with God and trust him for his word. And it's going to happen exactly like that. And pass this message on to somebody else if it wasn't for you. God bless you.